Everyone's weird, no exceptions. Some of us are just better at hiding it. But the rest? We're out here doing things, deeply stupid, weirdly universal things that we swear we're the only ones doing, until a video like this calls us out. So here it is, a list of behaviors you absolutely do, but pretend you don't. Let's get exposed together. You rehearse a full fake argument in the shower, like you create an entire courtroom drama with closing statements, facial expressions, and dramatic exits. And then you win. Every time. The person in your head is stunned. The jury gasps. You walk out, dripping wet and victorious. No one ever hurt you again, because you've trained for it, mentally, naked, holding a loofah like a microphone, and the towel is the jury now. Respect the process. You open the fridge. You see nothing you want. You close it. 5 minutes later, you open it again, like it's updated. Spoiler, it hasn't. Still nothing. Still just that sad yogurt that's probably fine, but might be fatal. But you stare anyway, like it's a portal to another life, as if this time, maybe cake will magically appear. It won't, but the disappointment, always fresh. You stare like it owes you money. You're walking past a group of people laughing. Suddenly, you forget how to walk like a human. What do you do with your hands? Are you blinking too much? Why are your knees bending weird? You went from normal person to broken NPC in 2 seconds, and then you trip over the air. You laugh, alone, to prove you're chill. You're not. You consider relocating, maybe witness protection, all because your feet forgot how to be feet. You're walking like a toaster with trust issues. You're at a coffee shop. Barista says, "Enjoy your drink," and without thinking, you say, "You too." But they're not drinking anything. They're working. They're behind the counter. They heard you. You heard you. And now, it's too late. Or worse, you're at the dentist. They say, "Hope your appointment goes well." And your mouth says, "You too." They blink. You blink. No one's okay. Now you leave. Smile fake. Brain screaming. And for the next 6 hours, you'll be haunted by the ghost of that moment. Cringe, in latte form. You text someone. They don't reply. So you check their Instagram story, then their TikTok, then their LinkedIn, then their grandma's Facebook. Not because you care, but because the investigation has begun. You're not mad. You're just emotionally auditing their life in real time. If they post a meme but didn't answer you, case closed. They hate you. It's basically ghosting, but with a GPS. And your FBI application just wrote itself. You're 3 scrolls away from uncovering their blood type. You send a message and then reread it 4 times. Even though you just wrote it, you analyze every word. Wonder if the haha made you seem too desperate. Was that emoji ironic or psychotic? Then you sit in silence, watching typing for 11 years, only for the bubble to disappear. They saw it, they typed, then they stopped. Congratulations, you now live in a state of permanent panic. This is now your full-time job, unpaid, emotional, forever. Your mental health depends on 3 dots. You go to bed early and scroll for 3 hours. You tell yourself, one more video, but it's never one. Suddenly, it's 2:47 a.m. You're learning how glass is made, in Dutch, with subtitles. Why? Because your brain is a raccoon with Wi-Fi. You're tired, but you refuse to sleep, because the chaos is comforting now. You're exhausted, but curiosity says, fight back. Someone enters the room. You're not doing anything, but suddenly, you fake sleep, you go limp, instant possum mode. Your body says, don't engage. Pretend you're offline. Maybe they'll go away. You become one with the furniture, emotionally unavailable, spiritually horizontal. Your soul logs out to avoid small talk. You're enjoying a view, a cliff, a balcony, a tall building, and your brain whispers, what if you just jumped? You're not suicidal. You're just broken in a poetic way. It's called the high place phenomenon, and it's deeply unhinged. Your own brain turns cliffs into dares. You're a ninja with emotional trauma. But in real life, a squirrel runs out and you scream like a Victorian ghost. You are not the main character. The squirrel is. You open your camera to take a selfie. Spend 15 minutes getting the lighting right. Adjust the angle, tilt your head, take the picture, look at it, hate it, Close the app. Throw your phone on the bed like it insulted your family. No photo, no evidence, just emotional damage and wasted confidence. It was a face. Now it's a crisis. If any of this made you laugh or cry or question your entire personality, you're not alone. You're just human. Barely. Drop a comment if you've done at least 5 of these. Lie and say you haven't. We know the truth. Subscribe so we can keep pretending we're normal together. And remember, weird is the new baseline.